Hello guys and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Yeah, I was going to just try to get past the update 6.0 thing because I spent over an hour complaining about it, but I can't do it. I'm gonna have a bit of a whinge before we start getting into the battles. I actually spent over an hour just listing the stuff I didn't like with the game, of the update. But unfortunately, I didn't actually list all of it. Apparently, so it's supposed to be more new player friendly. This update, apparently. Keep that in mind. Obviously, I've said all the other problems, but in the tank details, you can no longer see what your gun depression is or your gun elevation. Now, to a new player, how will you know if you bought a new premium tank and you've only been using lower tier tanks? How will you know if you can use a ridgeline or work a ridgeline if you don't know the gun depression on your tank? Also, it doesn't tell you the shell velocity anymore. So you don't know how much you've got to lead your shots anymore. Some quite vital information there, and they're not putting it in. So I would think that was quite important for new players, especially to know how much you got to lead a tank, especially if it's a derp gun. I mean, if you're a new player, you don't know what a derp gun is. You don't know the shell velocity is incredibly slow. So yeah, not the best, but also with these new crew skills, like I said, you could build very OP tank crew builds, and obviously that's not user friendly. One thing I did see, it was someone built a reload crew, so lowering the speed of their reload as much as possible, and they went out in a Matilda, so tier 4, so they took, wow, that was a nice off of his head. So again, you can't see what you're really doing. So I think I destroyed that tank. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty that I destroyed it, but it is hard to tell from looking directly at the screen. But so tier 4, they've taken away tier 5, tier 1s and 2s. So new crew, new players that's one of their first tiers. And this guy's got a Matilda, which has got a fast firing gun already, and he just put all the reload skills on, and yeah, he basically got a crew that could reload its gun by less than a second, I think it was, or just a split second. Imagine that, a Matilda going around top tier, just obliterating everyone. Because obviously it's got good armor, especially at tier 4. People are probably going to bounce half their shots against it. So if you don't hit the first shot and pen, you're pretty much dead against that kind of reload speed. And then obviously artillery are reloading fast and are now incredibly accurate. That's why you're seeing so many artilleries in the games at the moment, because they're almost laser accurate. So yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's just not a fun game to play. And that guy is stopping me from fucking retreating there. Anyway, let's get back to the game. We are losing, but I have done a fair amount of work, I believe. I've been putting in shots, and I just don't understand. I'm helping pushing this corner. That machine is ignoring the other guy and just going for me here, and we're going to punish him for that. Track him and just destroy him. We've got one shot left, but and we take out another guy there. We're reloading, but it's just 3 guys left, and I've got little to no health. So yeah, this guy's going to come in. He's going to ram us for some reason. Gives me a bit of extra damage. And yeah, pretty much the end of the game there. Just one guy left. And yeah, well, wow, part of the reason why we lost this game was this guy here. Look what he's doing. Awesome. That's really, really helpful. So yeah, we only killed what, 5 tanks on the enemy team, and I'm pretty sure I killed at least 3 of those. And as you can probably guess, this guy is not going to be very helpful. I'm basically pinging the map to go and commit suicide, but the that's not working at the moment, or wasn't for me in that game. I couldn't ping the map. I can't seem to figure out where the SOS on the wheel is either, because SOS is quite useful. But I think I've seen some people using it, so I'm just maybe missing where it is on the wheel. I'll have to look into that again next time I play, because it's taken a lot of matches to try to get used to this. Yeah, I played for multiple hours yesterday to try to get some recordable games. None of these are like, I don't think I've got any amazing game replays, but yeah. And yeah, the crew skills, like I said, it's a bit of a problem. I'm more about survivability than anything else. So I normally, my first crews will be Sixth Sense, Mentor, Fire Extinguisher, Preventative Maintenance, then Brothers in Arms, and then I can swap out Automatic Fire Extinguisher for another small repair kit, or if I really want to do well, if I really want to do well, consumables as well, or instead of a small repair kit, and obviously I can't take up all my crew skills. Oh, I killed 4 out of the 5. Okay, there you go. Just over just over 5,000 combined, and blocked a little bit. But yeah, you go. High caliber. Anyway, that's why I recorded this. And I came first on my team. At least I think I'm first on the team. It's not really done in order anymore. So I'm not doing that. I can't put preventative maintenance, fire extinguisher. This is my dragon. Yeah, we're against tier 10s, and this thing can compete against tier 10s. So I can't put preventative maintenance, fire extinguisher, and brothers in arms. That's 3 key crew skills. So I'm having to sacrifice. I normally do 1. Like I do fire extinguisher and brother in arms. So we should put out a fire if it happens fairly quickly. But when you're on fire, it never feels... it always feels like it's forever before it gets put out. And that's the problem I've been having, because I'm sacrificing preventative maintenance and trying to make my tank a bit more operable by dropping fire extinguisher. I've been getting set on fire quite a lot, and it's just not fun, you know. And then obviously what used to be automatic fire extinguisher is no longer an automatic thing, so you've got to engage the fire extinguisher before it gets put out anyway. So I am annoyed about that, you know, because I prefer to try to stay alive as long as possible. Where other people are a bit more maybe building their tanks to be more aggressive, I tend to at least used to start off trying to keep my tank as alive as long as possible, but now I've got to kind of sacrifice that because there's not as many crew skill slots to use that in. Look at that. That was a shot and a half. So that's another thing. Good thing though with the crew skills is obviously I'm putting some crew skills into accuracy, and I'm hitting a lot more of my shots than I used to, because RNG really isn't much of a thing when you got all these boosts to your accuracy. So that's great. I like that. I like to hit what I'm aiming at. That's one of the major drags of this game was, RNG can really, really screw you over, and you could miss half of your shots. And it just feels like, well, why am I playing a shooting game if I'm fully aiming in, and I'm still missing my shots? What's the point in having a shooting game where you can't hit what you're aiming at? Yes, I like that, and so I can probably live with the crew skill thing, maybe. I think but like I said, it's swings and roundabouts. Yes, great. RNG is not hurting me so much when it comes to shooting, but I'm getting caught on fire more. So, and getting caught on fire is so annoying. And obviously, it's accurate. You're in a tank. Tanks can get set on fire and explode. But it's just an annoying thing. So here we're on Al Haluf. Is that this one? I can't remember the names of these maps. So we're pushing quite aggressively because the enemy are pretty much being pushed to the 10% of the map is under their control, and the rest of the map's under our control, which pretty much means we've won the game. And there's that TD again we hit earlier, and we've just hit him again. Reload is still a bit long on the Drogon. I haven't got many crew skills on this, so I probably will obviously improve its reload speed as soon as possible. And there's 60 TP. We've got to be very careful. Trying to get a shot, and I'm just not being able to get a shot off here. And there we go into the tier 9. I don't know. Can it be that 60 TP? That's spotting me from here? I doubt it. I don't know what else could be spotting me though. It might be a TD or a light tank somewhere whizzing around that I can't see. So we know he's there. We're going to try to get up behind this guy and just hope he doesn't pay attention to me, because I've had that in the last couple of games. Got a shot into his side, but maybe he's don't want to get hit because he'll take a big chunk out of my health, and there's still quite a few tanks left on the enemy team. But yeah, he's getting hit. Yeah, look at that. Not even fully aimed, that one. And it seemed to hit exactly where we were aiming for anyway. So that's nice. That's very nice. Obviously, that's partly to do with shell velocity, which you can't see in the details there. That was a lovely shot into the turret of the light tank there. And he's he's single-mindedly going after this guy. So, yeah, we're going to punish him for that. Right into his ass. Unfortunately, we didn't track him or damage his engine. But we're just coming in on this guy because he's got such little health to play with. Yes, I think he's got the derp gun on it. So he could pen and do a lot of damage to me. And he's got 2 marks, so he's out there trying to get a 3rd mark of excellence. So I think that was quite an annoying game for him. Oh, and there we go, finished up. So yeah, we've just done over 4,000 damage there. An epic victory. That's a new thing as well. And we came first on our team. Now, I like this at the end, but I don't particularly like the camera angle. And look, it's just doesn't go with the aesthetics of World War II stuff. The whole thing doesn't go with a World War II themed. I didn't get any tanks. I didn't destroy any tanks. So I'm surprised I came first. But yeah, we did do that much more damage. but done that ML2 there. So I'm not sure why I came first. We got a lot of money from that though. Nice. So yeah, last game is in my Polish tier 8 heavy. Uh, so yeah, we're in a heavy. There's 2 artillery. They're pretty laser accurate at the moment. So we're going to go to the city. Or the town rather, because we do not want to go up against artillery, that's for sure. Because they will go for you. I'm a heavy. If I stand out in the open, they're going to just obliterate me. Which is what I had in my tier 10 Chinese tank the other day. I went out and, you know, just as the game was beginning, I saw an enemy tank on the hill quite a way away from me, but he managed to spot me up. And the artillery hit me straight away and took off quarter of my health and set me on fire. So that was a great start to the game. And yeah, yeah, they need to do something to balance the game at this point in time. We're pushing quite aggressively. I don't normally go up this far straight away. And there we go. Oh, our first guy, and he's looking at us. We pen the first hit straight away. We're fairly lucky to pen that because we were not really aiming for anything. But there's 2 shots came in, a 3rd shot, and we've been tracked. Yeah, we've been tracked. I don't mind that little symbol to show how fast our repair's being done. Yeah, it just seems I guess I don't know what I've got on this tank, but our repair speed is really fast. This guy's doing a pretty good job. He's kind of trying to side scrape a little bit there, so we know he's a decent play. He kind of knows what he's should be doing, or whatever. And then we know there's possibly a TD back there that was firing at us. There's at least 2 more tanks, and they've not been spotted up, so we do have to be careful. We are a tank down as well. I think this game, I don't get like the most amazing result here. Yeah, I'm getting a. There we go. That's how did that not get spotted up before? Our team is hanging back a lot. I'm getting a bit annoyed with them. Just telling them to come and support, please. You know, I've got 3 or 4 tanks in front of me somewhere, and I'm very lucky that they're not pushing here. So yeah, I am quite lucky in that respect that they're just popping out for a shot or 2, and I'm managing to hit them pretty much every time. I think I got a fairly good crew on this. Yeah, we penned that. I don't know. I think games are going to be are going to be quite a lot quicker. I think there might be a lot more one-sided matches, because if you got a couple, because of the builds and the reload speeds and the aiming times and stuff like that, all being different. You can have some super aggressive enemy teams, and they just with good reloads and good accuracy, and then they're just going to wipe your team like really quickly. Like I'm surprised that our team's doing so well, because they only now seem to be getting into the action at all. Just got over 1,000 damage. We bounced 400 damage. We haven't taken any actual damage yet. Oh, and here we go. First hit. Not much we could do about that. We could have angled and tried to go. And he's like really pushing. I was trying to get a bit of side scraping type of action going on, but that wasn't going to happen. We managed to pen that. I was very lucky to pen that. He was getting too angled there, and you might have. Yeah, he's doing me some damage, but I'm trying to ram him to death here, but I'm doing nothing. Someone else managed to save me now. At last, someone's come to support. So now we're pushing on, and there's that guy we were having a fair amount of trouble with originally. We know he's a decent player. And artillery just rained down shots there. So I can't remember if left. I think that might. I can't actually hear the audio right now for some reason. I don't. I think that might have been an equalizer, but obviously not because I'm taking the risk here. I think there's both the artillery have taken shots, and there's someone capping. We don't want to get capped out because we could possibly win this game here. We are winning by tanks again, and there he just comes. I don't know why. I don't know why he comes running towards me there, rather than I would have hid behind a building there and waited for me to come round, and I got a shot into me and maybe got support from the artillery. But never mind. Oh, we just dodged a shot there. See how accurate that was? That was exactly where I was. So yeah, we were lucky to dodge that. And then RT gets spotted up by our light tank, but we can't get a shot off. So I'm pushing forwards. We're just being super confident right now. And then, yeah, again, kind of disappears there. This is all, and that guy ducks down into the dip before we can finish him off. Yeah, I'm guessing this all harder to see them when they hide behind rocks. You can't see them, and those little arrows above them and stuff, which are really, really hard to see, is in preparation for their true vision thing. Most people seem to be against the true vision thing, and I kind of agree. We haven't got big enough maps. We've got some very garish camos that are just going to make you stand out like a sore thumb. So I just don't know why they're carrying on with it, you know. Anyway, there we go. We just finished up the game there. There's another victory. We came top with... It's hard to see there. 3 kills and just over 3,000 damage. There you go. Nice bit of money as well. Yeah. Another high caliber. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for more of the whinging and moaning, but it is what it is. So I'll try to stop for the next videos. Anyway, bye, guys.